But like, when I used to talk about transgenders in my videos, my pick was always with them targeting children and telling them that their gender was optional as young as 5 and 6 years old, and telling them that they didn't have to be the gender they were assigned at birth. It's only an assignment they can pick. And then the embracement of gender fluidity followed suit, and it was shoved down everybody's throat. I've always said, be my guest, do what you want to do when you're an adult, but to push stuff onto children, in my opinion, is brainwashing. No matter what way you want to look at it, it's the way I see it, it's the way a lot of people see it. I've chosen not to make as many videos on transgenders as of late because there's not really much more I can say on that front. But as for feminism, that battle rages on. And I've never made a video on feminism before because, to be honest, I don't really give a rat's ass about feminism and anything it stands for, because, in my opinion, it's a joke. Like, I have no issue with women. Not once in my life have I thought women were inferior to men. You're a person, in my opinion, regardless of your sex. I don't know what goes through these women's minds, but this video that I'm about to play, it's just a clear example of propaganda, and it's again brainwashing of children, at the beginning of brainwashing as children, as it says in the video. They're going to change the future. So yeah, I'll play the video in a second. I just want to say, as I said, this is my first ever video regarding feminism, that I think feminism is a joke, because in their attempts for equality, they contradict themselves by, well, the radical feminists anyway, they kind of try to make out that females are superior to men when their argument's supposed to be for equality, and then they in turn try to make men look inferior. So they kind of contradict themselves on that front. But anyway, I'll play this video, and I'm not going to play it with the sound because I don't want a copyright strike, or anything. I don't know if they would, but regardless. So anyway, it's just these children in a classroom, and they're asked to draw. The first one's a firefighter, and the majority of the class draw a man as a stereotypical firefighter, and they're asked, oh, what's your firefighter called? And one of them's like, firefighter Gary, or whatever. The second one they're asked to draw is a surgeon. Now, I don't see why the hell they would come to the assumption that a surgeon is a man, because I never ever gave that a second thought when I was that young. And even now I know myself that surgeons can be male or female. And that goes for a firefighter too. There should be common knowledge in this day and age. And then the third one they're asked to draw is an Air Force pilot. And yeah, I'll give you that one. It's kind of stereotypically for men, but it doesn't mean that women can't do that. But this video makes a big thing out of that. You know, you're supposed to get the shock and awe factor. That the people, as you can see here, walk in and they're all female. You're supposed to get shock and awe from that. You're like, oh my god, I can't believe children think that way. We need to change children's views. That's what this is saying, as you'll see in a second. Where is it? It'll come up in a minute. It's just a joke. Here we go. Gender stereotypes are defined between 5 and 7 years of age. Oh, the shock and awe, I can feel it being pulled. My heartstrings are being tugged here. Let's change children. Let's brainwash children. It needs to be done. Let's tell them their gender is optional, and let's also tell them there doesn't need to be gender stereotypes to appease gender fluidity and appease feminists. Because let's be serious, men don't give a shit about this stuff. And then it goes on to say, 61 pictures were drawn as men, 5 were drawn as women. And then it goes on to say, this is the bit I love, because it's basically just telling you that your children are going to be brainwashed. It's time to redraw the balance. You know what I find fucking ridiculous about this, right? If these children were asked to draw a nurse, a model, and a secretary, the stereotypical picture that would be drawn would be a female. You know what I mean? Or a ballerina. It'd be a female. But you wouldn't see men getting angry over that. It's just a joke. These feminists are clutching at straws here like, oh, look at this. They're associating a job title with a man. That's preposterous. They're saying this is unacceptable. We need to redesign children. We need to redraw children's minds. It's a fucking joke. You're getting no shock and awe at me, like. Redo this video with a ballerina, a model and an actress. An actor. Sorry, not an actor. What am I on about? the secretary, and see if you get the same response. You know what I mean? It's just a joke. This coinciding with this gender neutral garbage and this transgender push, all three of them are a joke. All three of them are a joke. An absolute joke. You know what I mean? It's just a preposterous video. It's just ludicrous. I don't really know what to say anymore on this front, because as I said, it's not much to go on. It's a short video, but you get the drift, man. They are just clutching at straws here, trying to get you. They get the shocking off factor that they had the audacity to associate a certain job role with a certain gender. Which, you know, it's just, as I said, they're going to redraw the balance. The children of now are going to grow up brainwashed, and then their children are all going to grow up pansexual and genderless, with feminist riding high in the waves, unless this SJW garbage is put in the bin where it belongs. It's a joke. The only people that get offended by this video are feminists. Nobody else gives a damn. That's all I need to say. Fucking take your brainwashing and shove it where the sun don't shine. Peace.